Hello, friends. It's your very own stick figure here. And today, we're diving into something absolutely crucial. We spend a huge chunk of our lives trying to make money, right? But do we actually know how money works? Today, we are tossing all that complicated financial jargon right out the window. We're going to break down Money Basics 101 in the simplest way possible. Seriously, this explainer is going to completely change how you look at your wallet. So let's jump right in. So, how does money actually work? Well, most people think saving money just means cutting back on your expenses, skipping your favorite coffee, canceling vacations, or just buying cheaper stuff. We've all been caught in that trap. But honestly, just cutting expenses is only half the story. The real secret to success isn't just hoarding your cash, it's about putting your money to work. You've got to flip your mindset. Instead of just stacking bills, you need to turn your money into your absolute hardest working employee. Okay, let's get two concepts crystal clear. When it comes to your finances, there are basically two main buckets. The first one is income. This is the money you earn by giving your time, your energy, and your hard work. You do the work, you get the income. Simple, right? But the second bucket, that's an asset. And an asset is a totally different beast. This is something that creates money for you without you having to grind for it every single day. You work for your income, but your asset, it works for you. Understanding this difference is literally step one to financial freedom. So what exactly is an asset? Let's make this super practical. Think of an asset like a little money-making machine that just keeps generating cash for you, even while you're fast asleep. Imagine that you're snoring away and your money is out there making more money. What does this look like in the real world? Well, it could be opening a small shop that runs when you're not there, or maybe investing in stocks. These things are working 24/7, growing and automatically building your wealth. That's what it really means to put your money on duty. Now, let's clear up another huge confusion: saving versus investing. Saving simply means parking your money in a bank account or a piggy bank where it just sits there. It's static. Sure, it's safe, but it's not producing anything new. Plus, over time, inflation is basically slowly eating away at its value. Investing, on the other hand, means putting that money into something that actually grows over time. It's dynamic. The real trick is taking that hard-earned static cash and sending it on a journey to multiply. So where exactly does this money grow? If we aren't just leaving it in the bank, where do we put it? Well, here are three awesome examples: buying stocks, starting a business, or investing in property. When you buy stocks, you're literally buying a piece of a profitable, running company. When you start a business, you're building a system designed to generate profit. And with property, not only does the value usually go up, but you can also collect rent. These are the concrete places where money multiplies and totally outpaces inflation. All right, here is the most actionable, simple rule of the day. You can literally start doing this right now. It's the 20% rule. Calculate your income and make it a non-negotiable habit to invest or save 20% of it. Always. You live off the remaining 80% to cover your expenses. And listen, it does not matter how small your income is right now. The magic is in the habit. Take a slice of your earnings and immediately funnel it into those growing options we just talked about to secure your future. I know, in the beginning, that 20% might feel really small. You might be thinking, what is this tiny amount actually going to do? But hear me out. A small start leads to a massive result. When you consistently invest a little bit every single month, the magic of compounding kicks in. Over time, that tiny investment blossoms into a rock-solid financial foundation. The starting amount doesn't matter nearly as much as your consistency. A small step today is going to completely transform your tomorrow. And as we move forward on this journey, a really big question pops up. If stocks are one of the absolute best ways to grow our money, then what exactly is the stock market? How does this massive global system actually work? Well, I'm going to leave you with that question for today. If you found this explainer helpful and it cleared up some concepts for you, please hit that like button. It really helps us bring you more of these simple breakdowns. Next time, we're going to dive deep and answer exactly what the stock market is. Until then, remember your 20% rule, put your money to work, and keep learning. Catch you later.